Transforming your life with hypnotherapy just got easier with your host, Julie from CoachingHypnosis.net.
Welcome back, dear listener, to Coaching Hypnosis. We've disassociated from the physical prison, but now we must confront the stories we tell ourselves about why they are there. Today, we tackle reinterpretation reframing, our roadmap. 1. Direct suggestion. 2. Indirect suggestion. 3. Amnesia. 4. Sensory alteration. 5. Symptom substitution. 6. Symptom displacement. 7. Disassociation. 8. Reinterpretation reframing. 9. Confusion. 10. Gradual dominion. 11. Regression to pre-pain period. 12. Pseudo-orientation in time. 13. Time distortion. In trance work, Dr. Michael Yapko points out that pain is rarely just physical. It is almost always bundled with a narrative. I'm broken, I'm cursed, I will never be the same, or this is my fault. These are the frames through which you view your discomfort. Reinterpretation is not about lying to yourself. It's about changing the frame to one that is more functional. It's about stripping away the tragedy narrative and replacing it with one of data or process. Think of the difference between I am suffering because my body is failing me and I am experiencing a sensory overload that my brain is currently learning how to filter. The first frame leads to helplessness. The second frame leads to inquiry. When you reframe your pain, you are shifting the context from an identity-shattering disaster to a manageable physical puzzle. You aren't a pain patient. You are someone currently refining their nervous system sensitivity. This requires a level of intellectual coldness that most people are afraid to tap into. You have to be willing to look at your misery and say, okay, this isn't a judgment from the universe. This is an objective, albeit loud signal. By reframing the struggle, you remove the emotional weight that acts as the primary fuel for chronic distress. When you stop seeing your pain as a mark of failure and start seeing it as a technical issue of neurology, you stop fighting the reality and start working the system. You aren't your story, and you definitely aren't your pain. If your current frame is making you feel small and helpless, you have the right and the responsibility to find a better one. Tomorrow, we move to tool number 9, confusion. We'll discuss why sometimes the best way to get your brain to do what you want is to simply overwhelm it until it gives up the ghost. Thank you for listening. As insurance providers pivot away from high-risk pharmaceuticals, there has never been a more critical time to elevate your clinical expertise. Visit CoachingHypnosis.net. Let's see if we can give you a story that actually allows you to function. Mindfully yours, Julie.